He was getting sued by investors, sued so much that they even offered to write checks immediately saying, here's your money back. Let's not even do the lawsuit. Grant Cardone is a shiesty salesman. I can't stand him. I think I saw this video. We're going to do a reaction to him. He's the idiot who said 6% is better than 0%. The fact that he said that showed me he doesn't understand the difference between investing and speculation. He just looks at it as short-term returns. That's all I care about. So this is a video that he talks about. I've seen this before. I think I'm going to agree with a few things in this video, but overall, he's still missing the big message. But it's not his fault. I've met billionaires who still say the same BS that he says. So let's watch this video.
4 things have to happen for me to make an investment. Number 1, I have to have cash flow. 2, there has to be leverage, meaning the paper, I trade a piece of paper, I want to leverage up to an asset. I don't trade paper for paper. I don't go sideways. I want $1 to become $3 or $4.
Idiot.
Real estate does that. 3, I have to have tax write-offs in that investment. Stocks get knocked out. There's no tax advantages to buying a stock, a piece of paper.
Okay,
and the 4th thing I want is appreciation. I want a 99.99% chance that I have appreciation over.
Okay, I hate him already. 99.9% chance. You're not going to get 99.9% chance of anything in life. I mean, that's in any sort of investment. Even buying treasury bills, I mean, I would say, well, it's probably higher than that, but I look at this saying that's an absolute asinine statement. So where did he mention value here? So if he has an investment here and it hits all these metrics, he's buying it, right? Okay, great. What did that thing buy? Makes $10 a year in cash flow, and they're asking $1 million. According to him, he should buy it. Now you might sit there and say, well, he doesn't mean that. Well, he didn't say the last thing. I always tell people there are 3 things I need for a stock. 1, do I believe the company will be around for the foreseeable future? 2, do I think they'll make more profit and cash flow in the foreseeable future than they are today? 3, can I pay a reasonable amount of money for that investment today that factors all these and gives me an ample return on my money? That's the most important part of investing. He is a first-level investor, thinker. He doesn't think second level. He's just thinking to himself, I have cash flow. I can use debt. I have tax write-offs, which is absolutely stupid. To make an investment just because there's tax write-offs. So you're telling me if you could buy a stock with 30% gain potential and versus a piece of real estate for 20% with the tax write-offs, you'd rather, I mean, that's absolutely asinine. This is absolutely stupid. 4, appreciation 99.9%. I mean, I get it if you hold a piece of real estate long enough, but I will tell you that go look at 05 and 06. How many people had appreciation in their properties over the next 10 years? I knew somebody who bought a home in Miami in 2007 for $425,000, and just a year and a half ago, they sold it for $375,000. That's 14 years of zero appreciation, in fact, depreciation. And guess what? Grant Cardone, he's getting in trouble for his real estate funds because they're not doing very well. He was getting sued by investors, sued so much that they even offered to write checks immediately saying, here's your money back. Let's not even do the lawsuit. We'll just give you your money back. Guys, this is not smart investing. Do not listen to salespeople on that one. Do not listen to that. Grant Cardone came from the car business. He helped car salespeople get better at sales. He's a great salesman. He's Jordan Belfort. More power to him. He is not an investor. He believes 6% better than 0%. What do I mean by that? He would rather invest in a piece of real estate making 6% than get money 0% in his bank account. I wouldn't. I'm not going to say that for sure. What if everything's high fly, bubblicious, too much, and that 0% could become a negative 30%? I look at it as 0% is better than a potential negative 30%. And you might sit there and say, that's too conservative. Okay, that's fine. But all of these, he didn't mention the one most important part, which is how much did you pay for that cash flow? How much did you pay for that leverage? How much did you pay for those write-offs? How much did you pay for that appreciation? Because guess what? The more you pay for this, the less appreciation you have, right? Because if it was just about, hey, you're going to get appreciation all the time, then pay whatever you need to pay. If a property is asking $1 million, pay $2 million. You're just going to get appreciation on it. What does it matter? But it does matter because this determines these values. And by the way, I agree with them on leverage. Leverage can be a very good tool, but it can also be abused. And something tells me that I was able to audit Grant Cardone's actual books in his real estate. They probably don't do very well. I can just listen to him sit there and talk. He doesn't even talk about value. He just talks about, these are the 4 things I want. And he might sit there and say, oh, well, of course I want all the other. Well, no, that's the most important thing you should say. Now, I don't disagree that maybe it's the last one. Last but most important, value. Can I get an ample return factoring all these things in? I can give you all these tomorrow on a return on a deal that's absolute crap. Come join me. I'll give you that. I'll sell you my real estate. I'll give you all of these, and it's still going to be crap for you. How long's your appreciation? Hey, you're going to hold it for 100 years. You'll get appreciation. I'm 99.9% sure you'll see appreciation over 100 years on anything I sell you today, pretty much almost at any price. Not at any price, but at a ridiculous price. I'll give you all 4 of these. But if you don't care about this, a fool knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. Grant Cardone is a fool. Stop listening to him. Thank you very much for your time. There are 3 things that you absolutely need in order to be a successful investor: the proper mindset, the proper emotion, and the proper process. Which ones are the most important?